Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show on Radio Nigeria Core City 929 FM. My name is Ekene Odigwe. As the world reflects on the International Day of Families celebrated every May 15, we are focusing on a topic that touches every home in Nigeria and across the world: building strong families in difficult economic times. Across many communities, families are dealing with rising food prices, school fees, rent, unemployment, and emotional pressure that often affects relationships within the home. Yet, despite these challenges, many families are still finding ways to stay united, resilient, and hopeful. So, what practical steps can families take to remain emotionally connected and financially stable during hard times? What role do communication, values, and community support play? To help us explore these issues, I am joined by two guests. First is Jude Odilibe, National Coordinator, Family Peace and Progress Initiative. You're welcome to the program.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Also joining me is Ifeoma Linda Ugboma, Marriage and Family Counselor, Life Coach, and Founder Succour and Balance Counseling. Thanks for joining us, madam.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Let's begin with you, Mr. Odilibe. Many families are under enormous economic pressure today from your experience working with families and communities. How would you describe the current situation facing the average family?
All right, thank you for the question. If you ask me in a simple term, I will describe the situation the families are facing today economically as a state of hopelessness and confusion. I will explain. The families are facing challenges at the moment, despite the fact that they are struggling to make it. Someone or a family that has no food, no money to pay rent, no good water, no access road, they are all struggling to make it. Now, having all these struggles, they decided not to toe the path of doing the wrong thing. They went to hawk. Probably the mother is hawking. The children coming back from school, they will join the mother to make sure they earn at least 1,000 or 2,000 to buy something to eat for the day. In the course of hawking this water, government agents or agencies will come and ask for tax from the same woman that is carrying water on the head, hawking in the market or on the street under this scorching sun. How would you describe this? It is very unfortunate. But I will always encourage families never to give up. They should not give up despite the economic situation, despite the harsh conditions. They will definitely overcome it. Nobody should give up. Thank you.
Mrs. Ugboma, beyond finances, difficult economic times also come with difficult and emotional stress, anxiety, frustration, and even conflict in homes. How is economic hardship affecting relationships among couples, parents, and children?
Economic hardship places a heavy emotional and psychological strain on families, affecting relationships across couples, parents, and children in so many ways. Brings about communication issues, increased arguments and tension. Everyone is under pressure. Emotional distance, emotional unavailability, emotional disconnection, quarrel here and there, people not being able to regulate their emotions when they are under pressure or triggered. So it really, really, really affects families negatively.
One thing experts often emphasize is communication, but when people are stressed, communication can easily break down. For you, Mrs. Ugboma, what are some practical communication habits families should develop to avoid tension and misunderstanding under difficult times?
Practical communication habits families should develop. One is to create a safe space for honest conversations where every member of the family feels seen, heard, and understood. When people feel seen, heard, and understood, it gives them a sense of belonging in the family. It's very unfortunate that some members of some families, they don't feel seen, heard, and understood. It helps people know that their words matter. Their words matter. Their thoughts matter. Their emotions are valid. It's not like someone telling you, okay, I don't like this thing you're doing. I feel a certain way about this, and you shut the person down. Some even find it difficult allowing member of their family come up with concerns or complain. They want to sweep issues under the carpet instead of addressing it. That's very wrong. The next is active listening. Listening to understand first before responding. A lot of people hear, but they don't listen. There's a difference between hearing and listening. In the act of listening, you try to understand the feelings behind the words of the person. It's like getting to someone's soul. Because when you're able to understand the feelings behind the person's words, you'll be able to grab or, understand the person's perception well. Perception the person has might actually be different from yours, because we will not always agree all the time. If you feel in a family setting that every one of us will agree on issues, like every issue we agree on it's the same, then that means we'll be having what they call unrealistic expectations, because it is not possible. Sometimes we'll agree, sometimes we'll disagree. So learn to listen. Active listening is key. Eradicate assumptions. Ask questions for clarification. Know that assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. Don't assume things. Because things most times are not always the way you think they are. Ask questions when you don't understand. Speak with respect, even during disagreements. Yes, difficult times can create pressure. A lot of things can trigger you emotionally. But know that there are verbal limits you don't cross when talking to any member of your family. Everybody in the family deserves respect. Avoid silent treatments and emotional withdrawals. Be patient with each other during stressful seasons or difficult times. Give each other grace. Okay? Learn to apologize. Yes, you will be offended. In fact, family is the headquarters of offense. You see, family is the headquarters of offense. You're going to be offended and you're going to offend. So, learning to apologize is key. Learning to genuinely forgive is very, very important.
Mr. Dilibe, many households are trying to survive from month to month. In practical terms, what financial habits or family management strategies can help families stay afloat without falling apart emotionally?
Okay, thank you for this question again. You're asking me the financial strategies. Honestly, where we are today calls for wisdom, financial wisdom. That is the first thing that I will encourage every family. If you want to succeed today and you want to go far, given the state of things in this country today or in the world today, one, be financially disciplined. So I call for financial discipline from everyone in the family. When we talk about being financial disciplined, you will first of all think on what to spend on. Don't just spend because you want to spend. Spend on those things that are necessary. Cut down your excesses. Place your needs in the scale of preference or on a scale of preference so you don't spend on unnecessary things. Build a transparent financial system in your family. Then, having said this, you need to build financial trust among yourselves. Then another thing, another strategy I would suggest for families is avoid living another person's life. Don't compare your own family with another person's family. Your own situation is peculiar to you. Therefore, your financial needs and the situations is also peculiar to you. Avoid looking for people that doesn't look for you. Look onto your own family and see how you can remedy your own situation. Be contented with what you have. Don't just want to grab it from where you did not keep it. It will bring about waywardness, and that may pull down the family. Then, finally, I will advise each and every member of the family should be focused, determined, and persevere to always bring to the table. Otherwise, if one person alone is allowed to do it, it is a serious problem to that person, and the person will die prematurely.
Right. If you're just joining us, this is the Breakfast Show on Coast City 99 FM, Radio Nigeria, Enugu. And we're reflecting on the International Day of Families 2026 on the topic, Building Strong Families in Difficult Economic Times. Our guests are Jude Odilibe, National Coordinator, Family Peace and Progress Initiative. Ifeoma Linda Ugboma, Marriage and Family Counselor, Life Coach and Founder Succour and Balance Counseling. Remember, you can join the conversation on callcityfm929.net.ng. To you, Mrs. Ugboma, many parents now work extra jobs or spend longer hours trying to make ends meet, leaving little time for bonding at home. How can families maintain emotional connection and quality relationships despite their busy schedules and financial pressure?
Families can maintain emotional connection and quality relationships despite busy schedules and financial pressure by being emotionally available. Some people can be bodily present but emotionally unavailable, and this can lead to emotional disconnection in the family. Spend quality time, create moments of connection daily, like praying together. It is said that a family that prays together stays together, right? So praying together, eating together, watching movies, playing games, engage in activities that can make them bond as a family. They should avoid transferring aggression. Some people take out frustrations from outside on their family members. Maybe when they go outside and they face hurdles, that frustration from outside, they take it on their family members. Is very wrong. Show appreciation. A thank you can go a long way. I am sorry can go a long way in maintaining relationship in the family. Forgiveness should also be a lifestyle. It is said that blood is thicker than water. So family members should learn to forgive genuinely.
There are concerns that economic hardship sometimes contributes to domestic violence, separation, and unhealthy coping habits. Mr. Odilibe, what warning signs should families watch out for? And when and where can struggling families seek help before situations get worse?
Yeah, warning signs when it comes to family relationship and family coexistence. My dear, whenever your couple is withdrawing from the family engagements, note it now. Withdrawal from family engagements is a warning sign. Sometimes, if it's a man and he starts withdrawing from the table or withdrawing from sex, or even the woman, whenever you touch her and she's doing as if there is it's something extraordinary, please, it is a red line. Watch it and also look out for what happened. When there's change in habit, watch it out, especially on men. If the man who used to come back early decides or starts coming back late, it's a red line. Check it. Start asking, what did I do wrong? What have I done? If at a time where one gets angry over everything or every little thing, one gets angry with it, it's a red line. It's a sign that something is wrong somewhere. Always having excuses for whatever he or she does is a red line. Watch out for such red lines. It is not healthy for the family. Now, having said this or having mentioned these few I will suggest that you manage the situation yourselves. You try to sort it out among yourselves. But where it failed, I will suggest and I will advise you don't get your families involved in this. My experience have shown me that many families will always want to support or will always want to blame the partner, covering their own family member, thereby creating more problems than solving it. But where you cannot solve these issues on your own, I will advise you check out for a marriage coach. Marriage coach will help out instead of engaging your own families, and they will cause more problems for you. Family Peace and Progress Initiative is available to support you and help you through this challenging time. So don't go bringing in more problems than solving the problem itself.
And many couples say financial pressure is now one of the biggest causes of quarrels in marriage. Mrs. Ugboma, what advice would you give couples on maintaining unity and partnership during hard times rather than turning against each other?
To couples in maintaining unity and partnership during hard times is that they should always remember that they are partners. They are a team, not opponents. So it is them against hard times, not them against each other. Them against hard times, them against the world, them against challenging times, them against stressful events, them against difficult times. They should always remember why they got married to each other. Hard times are temporal, but the reason they got married will always be. So let it be their biggest to face issues as a team. They should be intentional about communication, emotional availability, and support. Practice patience. Show love to each other in little ways. It must not necessarily be big things. Little ways of being kind to each other will go a long way. Learn to apologize and forgive quickly instead of holding on to hurts.
Mr. Dilibe, as we mark the International Day of Families, what values do you believe families must intentionally build today in order to remain strong and resilient in the future?
Intentional habits. Honestly, there's no single solution in the family issues as we're having it today. But I will have these suggestions to make for you and advice. Let there be mutual respect. Let there be mutual respect. And this respect, you have to be intentional about it. I am talking about mutual respect. You will respect your husband will respect you. You respect your children will also honor you. You need to pray together. Family that prays together stays together. Be together. Together you can sort yourselves out. So be intentional about this. On a more serious note, it is a habit that when you form it, it will help you. Be together in the same room. Don't just separate yourselves. You need to be at the dining at the same time. Form the habit. Be at the dining at the same time. Eat together. Have family time together. Form the habit of saying, I love you. If you've not been doing that, please start doing it. And mean it. When you say, I love you, you need to mean it. Please, I love you matters a lot in marriage. And it solves so many problems.
Okay, before we round it off, I would like each of you to briefly share practical tips family can start applying immediately. To Jude or Dilibe, can you mention 3 practical steps, habits that can help families stay united during economic hardship?
Okay, thank you again. You're asking me about strategies to adopt to navigate or overcome these situations. I will also advise 1, openness to each other. Openness to each other, especially on your financial situation. When you are hiding things away from your spouse, when things get wrong, it will be difficult for he or she to understand you or accept what you're saying. But once there's openness, when it is there, everybody knows. When it is not there, everybody also No. Build a mutual trust. Believe in one another. I've said it before and I'm repeating it again. That trust matters a lot in marriage. Again, support each other. Support each other. Adopt the spirit of we as against I. Don't just be there for yourself. Know that you're there for the family. Don't just be selfish. Be there for your family. Always think of what do I do to move this family forward, not what do I do to get myself better out of this situation. No matter how little, let there be a day you will map out that this is my family day. Stay with them, play with them, then share your experiences with them. Finally, when there is any issue, try as much as possible to resolve it as fast as possible. Seek counsel when necessary. Don't escalate issues by keeping malice or isolating yourself from one another. It is not a healthy attitude at all. Finally, I will encourage you to take away selfishness. Take away the spirit of entitlement. Take away spiritual and emotional immaturity in your family, in your marriage. Take away greed. Take away anger. Take away fear. Take away dishonesty. Take away worldliness. Don't live in a state of worldliness. Pray and seek for God's intervention and direction. Finally, pride is a killer. Arrogance is a killer. Try as much as possible to avoid these two things, pride and arrogance. If you do this, I assure you, your family will always be happy. Even in this present state of things, don't neglect all this. It is very important and key to your family's success. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me once more. I appreciate your time. I always appreciate Radio Nigeria. You are doing great. God bless you all. Thank you.
And to you, Ifeoma Linda Ugboma, Mrs. What are 3 emotional or relationship habits that can help reduce stress and conflict at home?
For me, the 3 emotional habits that can help reduce stress and conflict at home are healthy communication. You see, communication, any relationship that lacks communication, whether it's marital, is dating, courting, starts dying, like it dies a natural death. So healthy communication is one for me. Emotional support and understanding, practicing forgiveness and letting go of grudges. I even tell people, I said, forgive your partner ahead. Like, have this forgiveness stored somewhere that once the person offends you, just go there and pull it. Because once you have bitterness and resentment against your partner, you will always be having conflicts. The things you're not even meant to misunderstand yourself on, you see yourself having those misunderstandings, disagreements when they are not necessary. So practice forgiveness and let go of grudges. Thank you for having me. Once again, it's a pleasure to be here.
Right. It's been a very insightful conversation. Families remain the foundation of every society, and even in difficult economic times, strong values, communication, patience, planning, and mutual support can help homes remain stable and hopeful. I want to sincerely thank our guests, Jude, National Coordinator of Family, Peace and Progress Initiative, and Ifeoma Linda Ugboma, Marriage and Family Counselor, Life Coach, and Founder Succour and Balance Counseling, for sharing their times and insights with us. And to our listener, thank you for staying with us. Happy International Day of Families 2026. Wishing you peace, strength, and harmony in your homes. Have a wonderful day. This has been the Breakfast Show on Radio Nigeria, Core City 99 FM. Producer is Jude Obu. Supervisor is General Manager, Core City FM, Kate Nebo. The Zonal Supervisor is the Deputy Director, Programs FRCN, Enugu Zonal Station, Joy Obitilata. And the Executive Producer is Zonal Director, FRCN, Enugu Zonal Station, Dr. Ikechukwu Eze. My name is Ekene Odigwe. Thanking you for joining us. Good morning.